Hi Virgo, welcome to your weekly reading for the week of December 20th to the 26th. So for the theme for you for this week is diligence. So this is about staying on task. I'm kind of seeing that a lot of you may have a lot on your plate, a lot to do. It is the holiday week, so you may just have, a lot of things to do, a lot of places to go, a lot of people to see. I'm also seeing that some of you may be kind of like swamped with work because it's the end of the year. It's like you're wrapping things up, lots of projects due, things to turn in. So I'm just seeing a lot of need for time management and like sticking to a routine. So that kind of seems like it's kind of taking over your week. This week is just pretty much staying on task. It's allowing yourself to not get, I'm seeing also like staying above the, like staying on top of things is what I'm hearing, because if it's almost like if you let something go or procrastinate or put something to the side, it may like catch up with you. Like it's almost like there's so much to do that like if you don't stay on task, then like you're going to end up feeling swamped. So that's what I'm kind of hearing from this card is staying on top of things so you can relax and it doesn't get overwhelming. So it's like being able to manage your time schedule and being, diligent with your completion, like the day-to-day things that you need to get done. So I'm kind of seeing a lot of you have those like to-do lists every day and checking things off and making sure that you have everything done and everything, taken care of and stuff. So that kind of feels like that's what's happening for you this week, Virgo. Get into your tarot cards here. What do we have coming up for Virgo in the beginning of the week of December 20th to the 26th? I just see you having a lot of energy this week. It kind of feels like a lot of you are also putting in some creative ideas. So they're showing me the holidays. They're showing me some of you have like some really creative it's almost like you like this, like the way you decorated your house, they're showing me, or like you have like a really creative idea with like the spread of food. So a lot of you are bringing creativity or like something unique to the table for like if you're hosting. You're wanting to use your creativity in that area and you're doing something different. And I'm seeing like people being impressed by it. So that's kind of what's showing up for me here. Like you have this idea or you have, like you're inspired to do some things and you have a lot of energy this week as well. So you're showing up pretty strongly this week. Oh, beautiful. Mother of Cups. So with the Ace of Wands and the Mother of Cups here, so what I'm seeing is you're just in this space of wanting to kind of be around people, wanting to nurture them. The Mother of Cups is someone who's very open, very emotionally available, kind of like wanting to nurture others, compassionate, empathetic, has this very sweet, loving energy to her. So I feel like this week is all about you opening yourself up to people. I feel like you have, you're wanting to connect, you're wanting to invite people into your home, wanting to host, wanting to give. So there's a very sweet and loving energy coming out from you, coming from you this week, Virgo. And it doesn't matter if you're male or female, it's not gender specific. So you're just like in a very giving mood and wanting to just be with people that you really love. So there's like a warmness. It's like your walls are down. I'm not seeing stress. It's just a lot to do, but I'm not seeing stress. Okay, so let's clarify the Ace of Wands. Ooh. So with the Judgment card here, what I felt was that it's almost as if like, and I'm not sure if it has something to do with the holidays or just like the vibe of this time of year, where you're like wanting to kind of put things in the past or not wanting to rehash drama or anything that happened this year. It's almost like you're in a place of gratitude is what I'm seeing, and being very appreciative of the people that you have in your life and wanting to just put aside any kind of disputes or anything to the side and just spend this time in appreciating what you do have. So that's what I'm kind of seeing with the Judgment card. It's almost like laying down your swords and allowing peace to take the reins in all of this, allowing There may also be some opportunities of forgiveness here. So I'm seeing a strong energy of forgiveness, especially with that Mother of Cups, because Mother of Cups is that it would be Mother of Cups if that energy of forgiveness is there, because that's the energy of compassion, of empathy, understanding where other people are coming from, understanding why maybe some things have happened the way they happened. I'm also seeing some of you close chapters, like be willing to have closure to things. So if there's like an ending to a relationship or a friendship or something, it's like you're not holding on to grudges. And so there could be communication there where we're kind of like, let's just, like agree to disagree and then move on, go our separate ways. So that kind of energy is showing up here this week. Let's pick one more for the Judgment for Virgo this week. Clarify the Judgment. So letting things go, dropping things, what I'm seeing. So it could even be some things that you're just doing internally that you don't, not necessarily a conversation with another, but it's like you're wanting to just, you're wanting to go into this new year with like a fresh start, the blank slate. And so you're kind of doing that work to where do I need to kind of seek some closure either within myself or with others in order for me to start fresh. And so then this is really beautiful because we have the Fool card, clarifying the Judgment, and then also the Wheel of Fortune. We have 3 major arcana cards here. So this is almost like what I'm hearing is you're being divinely inspired to actually do this. So this is actually not just coming from within you. This is something that you are being led. You are being like, you're channeling this energy to do this, to kind of close the chapters because it's what you're supposed to be doing, because there is a new beginning coming in here for you. So it's not like, because sometimes I feel like, we'll kind of feel like we need to do something, but we'll sometimes forget that it's actually something that we're picking up on. Like it's like an intuitive hit that we're picking up on. But that's what's happening. It's like you're being guided to, find closure with relationships or take a second look at something and forgive or have that compassion or understanding towards a situation. So you're not holding on to it. That forgiveness is that gift that you're going to want to give yourself. Because you have a Wheel of Fortune moment coming here, we have a change of energy. It's like your spirit is encouraging you to step into this new beginning, this Fool card, this new beginning, this open chapter for yourself. And by, allowing yourself to say goodbye to things that are just, you don't need to hold on to them. So, okay, let's go into the middle of the week here for Virgo. Middle of the week for Virgo, December 20th to the 26th. Middle of the week for Virgo. I'm seeing Harry Potter. So, they started playing the music, the theme music for Harry Potter. So, I don't know, some of you are, they showed me like some of you have like a Harry Potter themed Christmas, which is really cool. That is so cool. I would have never thought of that, honestly. That is so interesting. So some of you have that. That's really, really neat. Yeah, and that's what they were kind of showing me, like something creative, like a creative spin on tradition, something different. Like you have this really, original idea that's just, you don't see very often, or, maybe some would overlook it. And they keep showing me they keep pointing me to that owl, like, which is, I believe, in the movie. And they just keep playing the background theme music. So, and maybe some of you are going to like Harry Potter World or something. I don't know. Let's get into the middle of the week here for Virgo. We have coming up for wow, okay. Look at that. So we have the Death and the 3 of Swords. So this is, again, an ending to something that is just like you're done with it, right? Like this is about you putting something to rest, confronting something, and saying goodbye to it. So there is an ending to something that broke your heart, something that you're holding on to. I really feel like you're taking some time to contemplate and say goodbye and nurse your wounds here. This is about allowing yourself to have a new beginning and to start again. This is also allowing, what I'm hearing is like releasing guilt and shame, like not holding yourself hostage. to something like almost like how long are you going to, like if this is something that happened like way in the past and you're still holding on to it, it's also forgiveness towards oneself, you know, exercising forgiveness towards oneself so you can move on, so you can start again, so you can also let yourself have a new beginning or to, you know, have a second chance at something. Because I kind of feel like there's something here about believing that we deserve something maybe based off of or believing that we don't deserve something based off of something that happened in the past. So I feel like Spirit is encouraging you to let something go, to forgive yourself, and that you definitely can have like a second chance at something. So let's clarify the Death and the Three of Swords here. And I'm hearing we all make mistakes. So maybe someone needed to hear that. Okay, let's clarify the Death and Three of Swords. Wow, okay. So we have a lot of major arcana cards for your reading, Virgo. So the Strength card. So again, this is about being able to courageously look at something that has had a hold on us for a very long time. Strength card is one of those cards that comes through when, you know, we're facing those internal battles, you know, when we're needing to really pull out our strength, our courage to face something, to forgive something. And I feel like this is, forgiveness is just what's keep coming up for me. And I feel like that rose in the lion's mouth is a peace offering. It's let's kind of like just, you know, end this cycle now. Let's stop this. Let's just move on from this. I don't want this to keep happening, or I don't want this to keep repeating. And I don't want it to keep affecting the way our life is, you know, going. So it's like, it's a peace offering. And maybe you, Virgo, that is going to like take the higher road. So if there's like a situation between two people that, you know, like it's a standstill and you have too much of the pride and ego standing in the way, you might be the one to kind of offer that peace offering, like, okay, I'm going to be the first one to put my sword down, hoping that you would do too. So that's kind of the energy that I'm seeing here from the Strength card. And then we have the Justice. So again, this is about creating balance and equilibrium back into your life, bringing harmony back into your life. That this isn't like, I'm not going to let's forget about the whole pride thing and just be done with this kind of energy. Yeah, so this is about reaching conclusions and closure. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is really beautiful because Nine of Pentacles I'm seeing here is you being able to preserve what you have. It's almost like you're prioritizing what really matters to you. And with the Nine of Pentacles, I'm seeing that it's not worth it. You know, like what you have, you want to keep what you have, what you hold sacred, what matters to you, what's important to you is what you want to hold safe and with yourself. And if there's something in your life that you feel like is taking away from that, it's not worth it. So it's almost like, fine, I'll be the one to you know, forgive or kind of like put this situation away or say goodbye to it if it means that I can hold on to what I do have in my life, you know? So it's a cutting your losses kind of thing is what I'm seeing here with the Nine of Pentacles. So it may not be, you know, like the perfect resolution to something, but at least it's kind of like, at least I can just hold on to what I have left, is what I'm seeing here. So I kind of see that showing up for you, Virgo. Okay, what do we have going into the end of the week here for Virgo? December 20th to the 26th. What do you have coming up for Virgo for December 20th to the 26th? Coming up for Virgo, December 20th to the 26th. You have the Hermit. You have the Six of Pentacles in reversed. Let's clarify this. So the Hermit is going within, quiet, spiritual retreat, spiritual connection. And the Six of Pentacles is in reversed. I kind of feel like this is a moment for you to, it's almost like you're kind of putting something on pause. Maybe just like your day, like maybe you're taking some time to just kind of like be. I kind of feel like it's almost, I kind of saw just like the lights turning out, lights going out. So it's almost like you're just going to be in your own space and just hold everything. I mean, it could just be that that's how you want to celebrate the holidays. Like you don't really want to, you're kind of like holding on to what you have is what I'm hearing. It's like you're withdrawing, you're holding back, pulling back. It could just be you taking rest. It could just be you like, okay, I'm done. I was very, I had all this energy and I'm doing all of this wonderful work and I set everything up and I'm just going to take a break and I'm just going to relax and lay back and relax. That's kind of the energy that I'm seeing here. So let's clarify the Hermit and the Six of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so I'm also hearing that with the Hermit card, it's almost like you're also going into some introspection and thinking a lot. And with the Six of Pentacles reversed, it could also be, it's almost, what I heard was some of you are like thinking, why did something not turn out fruitful? Like you could be in contemplation mode about why something didn't grow in the way that you thought it would, like even though you nurtured it and something along those lines. So I'm kind of hearing why did something not turn out to be fruitful in the way that I thought it would? So you could just be in this contemplation place and kind of trying to find maybe the spiritual significance of it, or trying to understand something on a deeper level, maybe why something didn't go in the direction that you thought it was going to go in. Let's clarify the Hermit and the Six of Pentacles reversed for Virgo. Okay, so with the Father of Swords, I'm also kind of seeing that this very well could be a father figure in your life, and it almost kind of feels like some of you could be like, what I kind of saw, like someone asking for assistance, like financial assistance, and someone, maybe like a Father of Swords, kind of refusing or saying no. Not wanting to like pay for something. Like I kind of feel like there's a holding back of finances here. So maybe something that you thought you wanted, but you didn't get. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing. And the Father of Swords, I feel like this is usually someone who is very practical, analytical, doesn't really bring a whole lot of emotions or sympathy into it. So what I'm hearing is this person doesn't really respond to sympathetic pleas, like needs to see like the reason or the logical reason as to why they should invest in something. So it's like, I'm kind of feeling like there's this energy here of like, if you're kind of turning to someone who's like a Father of Swords to asking him to invest in something, him or her, asking them to invest in something or to contribute or something along those lines, it's like they're rejecting it or saying no. And you could be kind of trying to figure out why. No. Let's see, Father of Swords. What else? Need Father of Swords. Clarify the Father of Swords here. Virgo, please. Oh, interesting. Mother of Pentacles. I'm kind of seeing parents here, like a Father of Swords and a Mother of Pentacles. So a mother who's very nurturing, caring, wants to help, very abundant. And then a Father of Swords who's very practical and analytical and logical. So it kind of feels like there's some family dynamics here. What does Virgo need to know about this? Let's pick one more. What do we need to know about the Father of Swords and Mother of Pentacles? Why is this showing up? Okay, so I'm hearing that some of you may also just be reflecting on a relationship with your parents. Like maybe some of you are kind of like reflecting on a dynamic that you've had with your parents, probably maybe from the past, where you felt like unsupported or you felt like they didn't pull through for you. Something like that with the Father of Swords and Mother of Pentacles. So clarify the Father of Swords and Mother of Pentacles. Why is this here? Oh, wow. Interesting. Daughter of Wands. This is really interesting. So I feel like this is very specific to like one person almost. But, you know, it kind of looks like there is someone that like, okay, for example, what I'm seeing here is that there could have been, you could have had like a family dynamic where, you know, like someone, like a kid or a child, or it could even be like a young adult or someone like these, their child was very creative, had a lot of really wonderful ideas, or had like some creative idea to want to create something, and maybe needed the support of her parents, like needed the support of his or her parents to kind of cultivate their dreams and their ideas. And with the Six of Pentacles reversed, it's almost like something didn't become fruitful, or something didn't become didn't turn out the way that maybe this Daughter of Wands wanted it to. And I kind of feel like there's like this reflection period, because with the Hermit card, it's like learning about it's almost like you're going within and trying to figure out how this contributed to your growth, or how this contributed to your development. Because a Hermit card is often like seeking spiritual answers, like trying to find where is the answer in all of this? You know, why did this happen? How did it affect me? And where can I grow from this? Or how can I learn from this? So it kind of feels like there's this reflective something. It's almost like something will come up to trigger it, or something will come up to like bring that to your attention, or like a memory will come up, something like that. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Star card. So this is all about standing in your power and recognizing your own talents and skills. Because I kind of feel like there's something here also about like this Daughter of Wands, this energy, I'm seeing like really creative energy, like a lot of ideas, but maybe didn't have the appropriate container, or like space to really have those ideas be nurtured or supported. And it could have affected the way that you were able to, you know, like manifest what you wanted to, because you didn't feel like you had the support of your family, perhaps. And then I think that this is all about you kind of reclaiming your talents, your skills, and your abilities. It's like rediscovering them, allowing yourself, I think through this forgiveness process, it's like you are able to let it go, and you're able to reclaim something that was there for you. Like you did have talent or a skill that was worth investing in. And you're kind of allowing the pain from, you know, maybe another not seeing it to go, so you can embrace what is really there. Like that is, it was all along, you know, you are very talented or skilled at something. So this is about like you believing in yourself, or reinvigoration of hope in your dreams and your skills. Like that's coming back. There's like a resurgence of it. So you can kind of go forward into this next year with a new sense of optimism. That's what I'm hearing here. Okay, I really feel like that may be specific to like one person, but that's what they were showing me. So that is what I got. Okay, so let's go into your animal cards here. Animal messages for Virgo this week. Oh, wow. Look at that. Time for a deep dive. So again, yeah, this is going in deep. So I feel like this week is gonna, amongst its festivities and the fun stuff, for some of you, I feel like it's also going to hit on some like deeper chords, something that's going to require you to really take a look at it. And I feel like it's something that's coming up because Spirit doesn't want you to take that with you going into the next year. I feel like you may have some really beautiful new things coming about. And I feel like it has something to do with your empowerment, something to do with you embracing a long lost dream, or a long lost part of you that you might have tucked away. So I feel like this is kind of setting the stage for that. This is kind of bringing something to your attention because it's standing in the way, or it's a resistance. It's kind of blocking you from going forward here. So let's go into your angel messages. What do the angels have to say for Virgo this week, from the 20th to the 26th? Wow, beautiful. Listening, yes. So this is about listening to yourself, listening to your heart, but also having that compassionate ear and listening to others. Again, I feel like this is about compassion and forgiveness, understanding where someone is coming from, because I feel like there might have been something where at that time, maybe where we were not in the space to understand another person's perspective, but maybe now as time has gone on and as we have grown, we can now kind of step outside of ourselves and see something from a different perspective. Still may not justify what someone has done or hasn't done, but I feel like there is a invitation for compassion, forgiveness, and giving yourself that opportunity to put something down, because forgiveness is always for you. It's very rarely for another. It's always for you. It's a gift you give yourself. It's you doing yourself a favor. So I feel like giving that, allowing yourself to listen to the whole story, or listening to another perspective, or also listening to your own instincts. I feel like it could also be that maybe we listen to another that might not have been completely accurate. Another's estimation of us, but listening to our own inner guidance and what our heart is telling us, it's like you're kind of shifting your perspective and putting that first, making that priority of what you think of yourself. So I feel like this is kind of happening on many different fronts for different stories that are playing out here. But all in all, a very powerfully healing week. Kind of feels like there may be some deep stuff that comes up. And also it's going to require you to stay on task because it feels really busy as well. If you resonated with this reading, don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you all a happy holidays and be safe. And I will see you for next week. Bye, Virgo.